What's up guys, it's me, Joe, my wife,
Kathleen,
and we're on location in our new store.
We're Kathleen and Joseph, and in the summer of 2019, we took off with our 3 kids and went on an epic adventure all over the country. And one thing it did was teach us that life is too short to do anything but follow your dreams, and also that we're just better together. It hasn't always been easy, but it's always been worth it. So with following our dreams, we bought and renovated and sold our RV, moved into a house, and started a business together. It's definitely been a learning process, and we've had our fair share of setbacks, but I'm excited to see it all come together. So join our adventure and hopefully inspire you to take your next leap of faith. So obviously, we're in a new place. We have, if you follow us on Instagram, you kind of have seen what's been going on, but we have not announced it here on the channel yet. So we want to bring you guys along on this new journey, which stay tuned because we vlogged the whole entire process of how we got to this point and how just everything, the ups, the downs. I tried to vlog through the frustrations, just everything. So stay tuned for that. But what's the name of our store? What is
So the store is here. It's New Image Barber Supply.
So let's talk about the process of getting the keys and stepping foot in here and what it looked like before and the process of getting to it to what it is now.
If you have any problems or anything, we'll give you a call.
After all of the things,
It's been a lot.
it's been alright.
And we just got keys. You just got keys to your first
First
commercial space.
It's kind of crazy. It
It's
still doesn't feel real.
It doesn't feel real at all.
It still
Like
doesn't feel
at
real.
all. There's still so much work to be done.
I
And
feel like there's a lot of work and not a lot of work at the same time.
yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna eat those words. Pretty positive.
Usually like when we're all together in these offices, it's because we're like, yes?
But if we're at the store, are we gonna eat?
Yes, we're gonna eat if we're at the store. But usually like when we're getting keys to something, it's for like a house. How weird did it feel having keys to a store?
It is definitely different, but I don't know. I guess I'll have a lot more feelings about it once we go to the space.
Yes. All right, more on this journey in a little bit. Yes.
This is so trippy. This is the key, right?
Is this so trippy?
So trippy. I also haven't been to sleep in like since yesterday.
Go ahead. This used to be a barber shop. It's a little before action.
So sick.
Is this so crazy that this is going to be our store?
So this is gonna be our store, guys.
What? What?
I don't know. I'm actually think I'm feeling.
Where's the speaker?
I don't know if I'm feeling like this to be the back wall in the store
Yeah?
instead of the side, but it's a long story.
Uh-huh.
What?
We'll figure it out. There's lots to figure out. So this is going to be where you guys are going to hang out. We're going to get it all nice and
Right here?
fun for you guys.
I don't know if the big house is gonna fit in here.
It'll fit on this wall.
Oh, on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put
So
the
this is
TV
where
up
we're
here.
gonna be?
Yep, this is where you guys are going to be.
Cool.
This will be the office.
I don't know what this is.
That's going to go. And then bathroom that needs some love. We are about to transform this space.
Yes, all this is
Looks
good. Door, everything.
But it could be another bathroom.
No, this is gonna be a sharpening one. Counter is here, like coming off of here where the cases come off, and then the cash wrap.
That's
But
a
I'm not
lot.
exactly sure.
We'll have to play around with it and
Because
see.
I also like being in the front.
Ew.
Yeah, to be able to see, like,
You can see who's coming in and all that.
that's true.
It's like we can put the cases,
So much
we can put the cases right
to figure out.
Because I'm gonna have to reload that trim.
Yeah.
So come look at this.
We can put the cases right here.
a Skittle.
There's a lot of cleaning to do.
Don't eat the Skittle, buddy.
Oh, that's for the outside?
The,
Oh my.
those are coming out.
Are they?
Why is there LEDs on mine?
The light
Because these lights
outside.
outside.
There's a lot to renovate in here, but we just came from renovating a whole RV. These walls are actually straight and like it's so much easier. So I don't think it's gonna be that hard. I say that now, I might eat my words like you might eat your words later, babe.
No, you don't want curvy. What are you gonna do with a bunch of curves?
What are your initial thoughts? I know you're tired.
I'm super tired.
Because you've been up since last night when you went to
I've
work.
been trying to G it out, and now it's catching up.
I know.
My eyes are getting heavy.
But you were so excited.
Yeah.
So just
I'm
get the
still
key.
excited, and I want to start working now because I'm like, we don't have time to waste. But
I know, now you just want to like, there's
because you
so
want to
much.
get it done.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like from like this point.
From now going forward, yeah, you should get some
What a
definite
wild
footage
ride.
of what it looks like.
Yeah, all right, let me get that footage. So crazy. You own a store.
Yeah, I think we both do.
Time to go to Home Depot. Good morning. It's a new day. I have paint pants on, so that only means one thing. It's time to paint.
This wall is white. This is all white right here. So we're kind of tying it in, man. Tying it in.
Look how much brighter it is in here.
It's super bright.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna paint this wall black.
More coats to do here and here.
What we gotta do, though.
Almost done.
All white. How's it feel?
How does it feel for you? You have
It's unreal.
more emotions today than last time. I think you were in shock last time.
Yeah, I'm still in shock
Yeah.
that this is like ours and that this is even real, like that we're doing this.
It's like even crazier than when we decided we were gonna RV. Like this is
Yeah.
like a whole other level.
Yeah, it's up there, like, yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, so
You can like, I don't know, I can feel the change.
yeah. It's a lot of changes and I'm sure we'll have more thoughts and feelings as this journey continues. We've just been painting all day. I thought I was gonna get away from painting when we sold the RV.
No.
Like, nope. So,
The store is so much bigger than it looks.
Bear, if you want to sponsor us,
Yes, a
Sponsor us.
sponsorship from Bear. We've already invested in you guys so much. We believe in your paint.
so day one, done. We got a lot
Yeah,
done. Like
we got a
this
ton
whole
done.
thing, all
Sophia,
that.
you're the real MVP.
Yes,
Sophia.
did not look like this. Our kids, just so thankful
Yeah,
for
they
everything.
rocked it. They understand what's going on, so they're
Yeah.
not like freaking out. They're just like, okay, you guys gotta
Yeah.
handle business.
As long as they have food, they're good. All right,
We're
day
tired.
2, tomorrow, it's time to go to bed.
7050.
Yes,
This is satin UPV 5.
yes,
PPI,
it's that one.
so
It's that.
even.
Yeah. Oh my god.
See what I can do. See if I'm about to pull it all right now.
Oh my god. 5th Home Depot trip. It has been a day, or 2 days. Been painting like non-stop. Been painting non-stop. Have to get used to that. Non-stop, but now most of the painting is done. We just have to figure out, there's a lot of stuff going on. But to figure out what we need to do with this wall, we have to get an inspection. They have to come walk the layout and stuff to make sure everything is up to code. And then it's really just finishing painting this wall. We're gonna paint this one black. And then putting everything together and having and seeing everything come together, which is gonna be super cool. Good morning. Welcome back to another update of the store. We've actually gotten a lot done, so much so that I forgot to vlog any of it. We finished painting in here and we put up shelves. We finished that back wall that we were working on with the wood. We put up these slat walls. We're actually about to get a sign made that's gonna go right here. What else have we done? We've cleaned. He has painted everything. And the painting is, I think, is almost over. So now, what's left, babe? Product and getting it open. So we have put up these shelves. They go all the way down here. This little this little lounge area. Hi, Sosie. This little lounge area will be gone. We just have this here so that the kids have somewhere to sit while we are renovating. But they've been helping like crazy. They're amazing. This is just for taking pictures and things like that. And then here's a view. And then here's a view of it from this angle. It's kind of messy right now, obviously, because we still got stuff going on. So this is the cash wrap that we made. It's actually from IKEA. Like, this part is from IKEA. We added handles, and then the front is just one of those vertical panels from Home Depot. And I think it came out really, really cute. Display shelves or display cases. Obviously, we'll have things going in there. Stuff to hang capes and Barber aprons and jackets and things like that. And then this is so cool. It lights up and spins around, and then we'll have product all over here. Yeah. How you feeling, babe?
I'm tired. I'm excited.
Tired and excited. That's pretty much been that's pretty much how it's been this last couple weeks. Tired and excited. Good morning. It is, I don't even know what day we're on. I never do when it comes to this kind of stuff. But I have been horrible at vlogging this process. I told Joseph that I'm trying to vlog through the frustration, and today has been one of those days. We are opening in 3 days. 3 days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, we have 3 more days to get it all done. We open on Monday. And it's just at that point where there's been tears, there's been arguments, there's been laughter. JJ, what you doing?
You're good right there. You're good right there.
There's been so many things, and we still have a lot to do. We're at the point where all the tedious stuff is happening, so we have to enter stuff into the POS so that we can, like, you know, see our inventory and all this stuff that's new to us and new systems. We actually switched systems and canceled our website like just a few days ago. So it's been a lot. So today, that's what we're doing. We're just finishing inventory and stocking and getting it all ready to open on Monday, and just, yeah, going through the chaos. It's been like one thing after another after another. So much learning is happening. So much learning is happening. But we're super close to opening, and yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying watching this crazy journey.
For me, the way we do things is kind of like we do things that we're led to do, and I feel like the store is one of those things that, like, just me personally, nothing to do with Kathleen. I feel like I was having visions of the store, and it was like I felt like God was talking to me about opening a store, but I just fought him on it, like back and forth. I fought her on it back and forth. I was like, no, I'm good. I work in tech. I got a good job. Like.
And we were pretty sold on buying land.
Yeah, like we wanted to get like this mini farm out in Texas and like the rolling hills. It was like, when we pulled up to this property, I was like, I want it. And Kathleen was like, really?
Yeah,
You're sold on it?
Yeah, I was surprised because I don't know if I was all the way sold on it. And I'm the one who was really like wanting the land, which who knows, that might be in our future. But at the time, we were definitely weighing land or store. Yeah. And for a while you were like, I'm done with everything with the business. I think it's going to be a side business. And now we're here. Yeah,
it just wasn't, at the time, it wasn't something that I was like, I knew it would work. Yeah. But I didn't want to, for like lack of a better phrase, put all my eggs into the basket, right? I just wanted to, I wanted to keep it as like a side thing that I did on top of my everyday way of making income, and just kind of keeping it at that. But it was like a pull, you know what I'm saying? It was a pull. Every time I would go out and I would deliver, or go out and I would connect with the barbers in my area, or even barbers super far from my area, because this was super far from the area that we lived in at the time. It just was like more and more felt like what I needed to be doing. Like the underlying thing was always like, I don't know, I just felt like God was like, I'm gonna take care of you. Yeah. I'm gonna take care of you. I don't know what you need to see from me to do it.
We need it like over and over and over again.
I'm hard-headed when it comes to that. I'm like, I'm good, I'm secure. Like, what? Why would I want to do anything? Why would I want to take this risk right now? And it just, eventually we were just like, man, let's do it.
Let's roll it back even further. So in 2021, was last year?
Yeah.
All the years just feel like one.
Yeah, everything after 2020 is kind of blur, right?
So in what was it, May of 2021, he started a barber supply business after talking to a friend in Arizona, because we had thought that he was going to open a barber shop. So we did not open a barber shop. A lot of people are confused if it's a shop. It's a barber supply store. And we never even thought about that idea at all until he talked to his friend, and we were just like, that's kind of interesting, and then like really just pushed it like to the back burner, and then it just kind of, things just started happening, and doors started opening, and
everything started clicking. It's
not to say that it was easy.
No, I would say none of it was easy.
But
anything that you do independent, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh yes.
It is not easy. It's more difficult than going and finding a job. I promise you. But it's more rewarding. Mm-hmm. I feel like every day when I come home and I'm like, all right, this is what we did, this is what we got to do, work starts over again, which is kind of weird, but it's like work is relatable to my family now. Because before in tech, I would come home and I'd be telling my wife about all these different things, capacitors and, and all these extra terms, and she's like, okay, that's cool, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm like, what I do is in everything. It's literally in everything. But now my wife knows.
And the kids.
And the kids, because we brought them along. My wife and kids know the ins and outs of the business as far as what we do now. Retail supply stores, unlike anything that I've ever done professionally. It almost takes me back to high school when I used to work retail.
We all didn't we all work retail at some point?
Except now we own it. So when I come in the morning, I have more of a care of this. I have more of a in-depth relationship with my clients, with the people who walk into my door.
Yeah, and I think that's where your heart is too. Like when you were, because in the beginning he was just delivering, like out of the RV. He would take all his stuff with him, drive to these different barbershops, and
all over.
And if you didn't know, if you're new here, we lived in an RV for almost 4 years. So he would like take all his stuff from the RV and then just go to these different barbershops. And we thought, okay, this is just going to be like a side job. Until, like you said, it just kind of started happening. And I think your heart, like what you love and your passion, is connecting with the barbers. Like, so you get to talk to barbers all day long.
For sure. But the thing that kind of drew me to it was I couldn't figure out the steps in between to get to where we wanted to go, and that's always to me super exciting. You know what I'm saying? It sounds risky, but I live in a world where risk is every day, and I don't downplay that. Just going to work every day, you think you're safe. It's risky sitting in that hour of traffic driving 70, 80 miles an hour. So the location was perfect for what we needed. We had it met all the criteria. My biggest thing when we came in here was kind of getting a feel for the property management and a feel for how the negotiations were gonna go.
Yes, because it's all new, really right? It's also new to us. Like even still, it's all of the dealing with all of this and like what you needed to get started and all of the stuff is all new.
The professionalisms are different. That's been big for
That's
me.
been one of the like most frustrating things, just dealing with like all these other companies and what is it, like customer service communication is
professionalism,
lacking.
presentation. I mean, you would think just being a consumer, when you drive around and you go to your grocery store, that these places have it all together because they're big multi-thousands or $1 million businesses, and that is not the case.
And we were also on like a kind of a time crunch.
Definitely.
So when we were quoted like weeks on things, we were just like, we don't have that much time. No. So that definitely played a part. But even just like some of the little frustrations, and then once it got closer to opening, I think the pressure kind of was on a little bit, and we were just like, we need this, this, and that, and this needs to be perfect, and this needs to be perfect. And in reality, like, it doesn't. Just with anything in life, just start with what you have, where you are, and just continue to build, because you will always have time to continue to build. I guess we just were like, No,
I definitely know that done is better than perfect.
Yeah.
That's a quote that I like to live by. Another quote that I just started kind of living by today is that Bruce Lee, be like water, because a little bit of everything is like, you just got to go with the flow.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it sounds corny, but when I heard that, I was like, that spoke to me, because I'm like, you really have to be able to go with the flow if you're going to be a business owner. If it comes to any kind of inventory and you're ordering it, you got to go with the flow, and that's not my original personality. Like I'm good with going with certain things, but I feel like once I pay for things, I feel like I want them right now.
Yes.
And that's not really the way that the back end of business works.
No, we have already learned quite a lot.
For sure.
Like a lot.
And we knew that was gonna happen. I was like, I'm more interested in figuring out what we're gonna learn.
Yeah, because you're just like, I'm gonna open a store, which sounds like kind of different and crazy in itself.
For sure.
But then once you actually do it, there's so many other things on the back end that you're like, whoa, I didn't know I had to do this. I didn't know I needed to know that. I didn't know I had to have that, or just like all the little things. But it's been really fun so far, actually. Like, it's been fun seeing the response from the community, because we kind of just came here out of nowhere. Like the barbers knew him because he delivered out here before, but everyone else, like the newer people who didn't know him, who didn't know us or the store, like it's just been really cool to see the response.
The response has been really good. We show appreciation. I'm mostly always in the store, so I like to have a connection with my clientele. I don't come in here just looking to sell products. You can get that on Amazon. Mm-hmm. When I come in every day, I sell meat. I sell the guy who cares about you growing. I care about growing. Of course, for me to be in business, I have to make money. For you to be in business and still work with me, you need to be able to make money. So I like sharing ways for my barbers to be able to grow. So we can grow together and we can kind of talk and enjoy it, because a lot of it, man, I'm a barber. I'm a licensed Texas barber. So I see these guys. I've seen the struggles. I've seen the growth. I've seen the prosperity, and I just like being a part of it. Like, I feel like with my little bit of life experience and the ways I can share things with them, that we can all really have a better quality of life in this profession.
Yeah. which is kind of like where the new image name
came from.
Yeah.
It's exactly where it came from. And I don't mean to cut Kathleen off, but this is like my passion.
Yeah.
So the new image name was gonna be the name of my barbershop when we first moved to Houston, moving to Texas. And Houston didn't work out. Not that I don't love Houston. I just couldn't see me raising my family there. It's a little bit more fast-paced than what we wanted. New image was something that I've always had in my heart since I very first started barbering. I came from the aviation background and military, and then commercial and private aviation industry. I also was a licensed barber and still am a licensed barber in the state of Texas, and I've seen the difference in the professions, how people treat you when you tell them that you're a barber over me telling them that I'm an aircraft mechanic or a jet engine builder or a Lear engine builder.
Or I was in the Air Force.
Yeah, people treat you different. And I almost feel like people want to hear what you go by professionally to see how much respect they should give you. And that's, in my experience with people, when they have that super fancy title, they generally don't live up to it. It's just a title that they go by to get that respect, to walk around with their chest out. So I always wanted to put a new image on the barber industry. I was telling my mother-in-law, she was at our house not long ago, that I want to separate barbering, the profession, and hustling, the word, from each other as much as I can, because this is a profession. If you know the history of barbering, barbers used to do dentistry, barbers used to do the bloodletting. People used to go to barbers for medical attention. People still go to barbers now to talk to them while they get haircuts and enhance their look. That is mental health. The way you look changes the way you feel, and being able to talk to somebody, if you don't have a spouse like mine where I can talk to her about anything, to be able to talk to somebody who can resonate with where you're coming from and maybe give you some advice is like second to none. Mental health is like huge in our world right now, when a lot of people feel worthless and they're going through a lot. Just to get a haircut and talk to somebody could mean the difference between life and death. And it's super weird, and I know I feel like I'm just going on rambling, but I really live this. Like every day I wake up, I get up 6:30 in the morning, I'm working out, I'm thinking, how can I interact with one of my barbers that it will change their life or impact their life, whether they shop with me or not. We're just talking.
He did not prepare any of this, and now I'm like ready. Like I'm want to cry. This is so.
I know.
This is so.
saucy,
I'm such a softie. But no, that's truly where this is coming from. And so if it seems out of the blue, it's really not. Even if you watch some of our old videos when we were in the travel trailer, he was always cutting the boys' hair, and I would get questions all the time. Is he gonna go around cutting hair? And like that just didn't work. Like it would not have worked because we were going all over the place, and it was hard to be in the same place at the same time with other people. But he's always been super passionate about that, and so just to see, like, I think we talk about this later, so you'll probably hear it twice, but just to see it all like come together and see the kids' reaction and like get involved and stuff like that. It's just been so cool. So yes, I know I'm gonna get questions. Yes, we're still homeschooling. We have learned to kind of, we're very adaptable as a family, and so
we learn to be like water.
Well, like Bruce Lee, like Bruce Lee. So like yes, we have learned to be adaptable, and so as school is starting, we will still do school, and on the days he needs me in here. When he's out, I'll be in here with kids. He's actually taken the
I've taken the kids with me out to do business. I feel like that's one of the biggest blessings of owning a business and homeschooling my children, which I know everyone can do.
Right.
But we didn't get to do this in the beginning either. This has been our life's work, kind of getting to this point to where we had that kind of movement, that financial freedom and stuff like that. But I like to bring my kids, because I feel like the more you expose your kids too young, the less that is taboo to them when they become adults.
Because if you think about it, when we were growing up, like, you didn't talk about money with your kids. Like, I didn't talk about money with my mom.
No.
You didn't talk about like if someone had a store, it was kind of like, whoa.
They're just rich, right?
They're just really rich. Like, no.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, it's to normalize things like this for them. Just like stuff that I never ever would have imagined that we would be doing and they would be doing. So don't ever feel like what you're like wanting to do is impossible or unattainable, because I will tell you right now, I never ever would have thought this is where we would be. You want to see what this looked like before and what it looks like now?
Sure.
Yeah.
We're still growing, so the B-roll that you see now, our store actually doesn't even look the same right now.
We ended the video the day before we opened, right? We came in, we got not super dressed up, but we got dressed up thinking we didn't have a lot to do, and we ended up being here for like 4.5 hours. And
the everyday entrepreneur, when you're like, I don't have much to do, and then boom, 4 hours of work, here it is on a weekend.
And it was...
But we were getting time and a half that day, huh?
Oh, yeah. No, that doesn't exist anymore. And we kind of just had a lot of feelings before we opened, which we opened August 8th, but this was before that. So we're gonna end the vlog with that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you'll just stick around for the rest.
Dad, can you skip the high one, please?
It's coming down. Jeremiah just got in trouble, crying in the background, but this has been up since we got the store, and it's finally coming down. This is so crazy. This is making it so real. Hi!
Come in.
How are you? Miss you guys.
Yeah, we trying, man. We trying to make it work a little bit. We trying to make it work a little bit. It's like it's been a ton of work, but it's been worth it. Sophia said every time, because I'd be like, man, we've been working so hard. She'll be like, it'll be worth it in the end, Dad. I'm like, well, I hope you're right. I'm like, I'm so tired. I'll be going to bed, shower, go to bed. I don't even talk. We just say goodnight, go straight to sleep. Whole body be hurting.
Hello. How are you? We're like the same person. Oh, what are you doing? I miss you.
I miss you too. You shot?
Yes, that's why we're FaceTiming you.
Oh my gosh.
Is this like so weird and random?
she said and random.
It's so random because we like didn't tell anybody for the whole time we were setting this up, and then all of a sudden we were like, we have a store.
Well, I was trying to figure out, like I was thinking, okay, I know they've got some options. So either they have like went out and like got a farm.
I wish.
They're like putting it all together.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, now we're Faithbound Farm.
Faithbound Farm. We open in one day.
Not even one day.
Not even one day.
At 9 a.m.
So we just came, we thought it was gonna be like 30 minutes of things to get ready for opening tomorrow. And it's taking us like 4 hours.
It's been at least 3.5, 4 hours. I got a polo on.
We came in thinking we were just gonna like take a picture with the family and clean up a little bit.
Yeah, a couple little sweeping, you know, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, the more I looked, the more I was like, this needs to be clean, this needs to be clean.
How do you feel? Are you nervous? Are you excited?
I'm excited. I'm ready to see what how the town responds.
Yeah.
I already have like a good group of like supporters.
Yeah, this area has been
rocking
amazing
with me for a long time. So to see the new faces, new different type of clientele, and the different frequencies is more of what I'm always more like intrigued by the business aspect of it, and then the relationships are natural. So because I'm a barber, it's like-mindedness. So
yeah, we just FaceTimed all of our people and that was fun. They were like, what? because we basically like kept it silent
Yes.
for
Radio silent.
a long time, and I'm sure we've talked about this already somewhere in the vlog, but yeah, we have definitely kept it silent for a while. It was a lot of work.
Yes. How do you feel?
A lot. It's for me, I can like see a vision in my head, but to see it actually come full circle this quickly, because when we like I'm comparing everything to the RV, but it's because we renovated an RV and it took so long.
Right.
This was like a month.
We didn't have
enough time, so it was like,
to
yeah, it was like pressure's on, let's get it done. And so for me, that's really cool to be able to see it like come full circle that quickly, and to see the vision that was in like our heads and things we talked about that was on paper, and like just dreams that we have talked about since we were even in the RV, before the RV, and starting this business together. Like, it's really, really cool to see it all come together. Like, I'm nervous, excited, I know it's gonna be fine. There's just all those little unknowns, and like, what if this doesn't work, or what is this, and what if
you open it and you don't
what
have
if they
a
hate
client
it,
all
and
day?
yeah, like, I don't know. So, and there's still things that aren't completely finished, like stuff on the outside, but
For sure.
we can't
We're still waiting
wait
on
forever.
signs. We're still waiting on some decals.
Yeah.
We're still waiting on product.
Yeah.
But we're doing a soft opening. So it's one of those things in business that you learn. Everything doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
It's teaching me a lot about patience, a lot about myself. But I just thank God that I can do it with my wife, my best friend, my business partner, and my children.
Yes, they have been able to see and
For them
learn
to see this,
a lot.
how it got put together.
Just like we have.
They've seen it from the beginning, which I'm sure Kathleen has B-roll to show what it looked like when we first got in here.
Yeah.
But it has come like light years in a month, and it has all been on our back, basically.
Yeah.
We haven't hired out anyone for any of the work just because we needed it done, and we needed it done like yesterday.
Yeah, and on budget.
and on budget for sure. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like it was definitely, the timing was right. It was one of those things where the timing and opportunity met, and then it was like go.
Yeah.
But it was like a go, like run.
Yes.
You
yes.
know what I'm saying? I feel like we haven't stopped
Run, don't
running
walk.
for a month and a half. Like, we just
Yeah.
hit it, signed the lease, and we've been hitting it ever since.
Yeah.
So like, to be open, and I think like waiting on the first customer tomorrow, I'm not gonna know what to do.
Yeah. You're like, okay, I'm ready to go.
I'm
Let's
used
go.
to like working and sweating my life away when
Yeah,
I'm in here.
yeah.
So we will see. But yeah, for you guys that don't know, we own New Image Barber Supply. Come and see us. We do clipper blade sharpening,
He does.
cleaning, zero gapping, and we sell all the newest, hottest, and most reliable barber products on the market.
Look at that. Look at that. Did you practice that?
No.
No.
I just made that up right then. Bam. Just like.
Oh, so crazy. So I think we'll end, because there's been a lot in this one vlog, I think we'll end this one vlog here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have like a sit down where we're just explaining everything.
How we got here.
How we got to this point in the video. But tomorrow is the opening day. I will try to vlog as best as I can, so stay tuned for that. And just the process and progress of how this goes. And there'll be other stuff going on the channel.
For sure.
And yeah, thank you guys for just sticking around and
Rocking with us. And if
enjoying
you're
the
new here, I'm
adventures.
Joe. This is my wife Kathleen. We have 3 children. If you've been watching our other videos, yes, we were full-time RVers. I still have RVing in my heart, and I'm still looking at motorhomes right now.
yeah.
But yes,
One thing at a time.
we're one step at a time. This is a big part, a big change in our lives. So once we get this figured out, I'm sure that all that stuff's coming too.
Yeah, but till the next video. Bye guys.